Hello, good morning dear students. In this lecture we will see one example of FSM. In earlier example also, that when we have written the VHDL code for counter, there also we have seen the same thing, but to repeat it will be very good. See, this is the same diagram of an FSM which contain the upper part and lower part. The upper part is a combinational logic and lower part is a sequential logic. I have already shown you the template for writing the VHDL code for lower part as well as upper part. If you write template for lower part, the lower part is dependent upon reset and clock, and if the reset is being applied, your present state must be state 0, and whenever there is a rising edge of clock, whatever may be the calculated next state will be assigned to the present state. This will happen in the lower part, that is a sequential logic of your FSM, and in the upper part, which is a combinational logic, this process is dependent upon input and present state. And what will happen? Depending upon the present state, your output is also decided as well as your next state is also decided. That's why we have taken the help of case statement, and with the help of case statement, we have written what will happen in each and every state. Okay. Now, to understand the same thing, let us have one example. This is a very simple example. You are going to see a one state diagram in front of you, and what is the working of this state diagram? This state diagram, or this is your circuit whose outputs are either A or B. These are the outputs of your circuit, or you may say the X will equal to A or X will equal to B. And what will happen with the help of D? That depending upon the D, you will be either in state A or in state B. This is the only simple working. For example, if you are in state A, your output is A, and you will remain in the same state till your input D is 0. As soon as your D become 1, the state will be changed and your state will be B, and your output will be also B, and you will be in the state B till your input D is 0. As soon as D become 1, the state will change, and in a reset condition, your state is A, or your output is equal to A. Now, for this, how the VHDL code is being written? Again, I will say that it is an FSM, and for the FSM, we will use the same method of writing the VHDL code for lower section and upper section. But here the full code is being shown to you. Okay. Entity, it is a simple FSM. You see, the ports are being written A, B, D, clock and reset. These 5 are in bit and X is out bit. Here the type is taken as bit instead of steady logic. Architecture simple FSM is okay. Now here the type is being declared. What the type is? Type is state. Type is state, and there are only two states, hence the declaration of this is state A and state B. Only two. Now two signals are also being declared in the as earlier, present state and next state. They are also of the type state. Now starting of VHDL code, process, which is the lower section, process, clock comma reset, and here also just we have written if reset is equal to 1, then your present state is state A, and whenever there is a clock or rising edge of clock, whatever your next state is over there, that will be assigned to present state. Now look at the upper section, that is the part which is depend upon present state. What is happening in the present state? For that we have written a case statement. Case present state is, if you see carefully, you will come to know that when state A, your output is x is equal to A, or A is assigned to x. Now depending upon the value of D, your next state will be either state A or either state B. If D is equal to 1, then your next state is state B. Else you are in the same state, that is a state A, end F. Similarly, when you are in state B, at that time your output x is B. Output or B is assigned to x. And in the same, if D is 1, then you are going to change the state and your next state is state A. Else your next state is state B. Again end F. End case, if you have opened the case, end case. If you open the process, end process. And at the end you have to end the architecture, that is the end simple FSM architecture. Thank you. This is one example of FSM. We will see another example also.